Hello, welcome to today's Mindful Joy and Wellness. I have Kristen here with me working on our prenatal stretching, especially important in your 9th month of pregnancy, just getting ready to breathe the baby out. We're going to work on breathing today, that ujjayi or victorious breathing. You can use it in labor if you like, or you can just use it to calm down all the senses. As we're getting ready with that victorious breathing, let's go ahead and inhale those arms up to the sky and exhale down. We'll inhale through the nose and exhale heavily through the back of the throat. Last inhale through the nose and exhale heavily through the throat. Good. We can begin those neck rolls, gently bringing the head down and over to the side, all the way around. Good. If you like to keep practicing that victorious breathing, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling heavily through the back of the throat. Good. We can pause here and go the opposite direction. Good. Just thinking about letting all that tension and stress that you may be holding in your neck and your shoulders falling off. They also call it wind through the trees breath as you're inhaling. And thinking about blowing the trees with that breath. Good. We'll pause here and begin those shoulder rolls. Inhaling. Exhale heavily. Inhale. Exhale heavily. We'll go the opposite direction. Inhale through the nose. Exhale heavily. Last big shoulder roll. Good. Now we're going to do some waist circles. So you can either just do the top half or you can do the bottom half by rolling around if you're rolling on a ball. So you can choose whatever feels most comfortable for you. If you want to send the body forward and around, if that feels good to you. Or if you like to make some noise with your ball, you can roll all the way around using those hips to roll the baby down into the pelvis, getting it ready for delivery. And we can go the opposite direction, just strengthening those legs. You're going to be carrying baby. Good. And we'll pause here. Doing our gentle seated twist. So as we inhale, we think tall spine. And as we exhale, we're going to take that left hand to the right knee and just gently rotate, exhaling. Inhale, thinking tall spine. Exhale a little deeper. We'll do one more inhale and exhale. Good. Rotate back to center and go the opposite direction. So we can take that right hand to the left knee. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale through the core as we rotate. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale through the core. Last inhale and last exhale. Good. Coming back to center. If you like to do another little twist just to release the pelvis and your spine. We're going to end with our little cat and cow here. So opening that body and closing gently, opening that back and arching the back like a cat. Opening as we inhale, feeling the lungs. And exhale, arching the back like the cow, cat. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a nice hug. A gentle shoulder rub here. Maybe a little neck massage. You can reach over and grab that neck and just gentle rub. Good. Then you can open those arms and switch the other hand on top. Give yourself a nice gentle hug. Send yourself some loving kindness. And then we can take both hands and do a little neck massage, reaching underneath the skull and rubbing the top of the neck. And then working our way down the neck to the shoulders. As we're doing this neck massage, I wanted to read Jeremiah 31, verse 3 to you. And this is from ESV. It says, "The Lord said, I have loved you with an everlasting love. Therefore, I have continued my faithfulness to you. And in the Passion Translation, it says, I have deeply loved you with a forever love. That is why I have been so patient and kind to draw you to my heart. So as we rest in God's loving kindness, His patience, His kindness, we'll end our meditation here with those nice 3 deep breaths. Go ahead, inhale, arms up. And Ujjayi, exhale out. Inhale, God's loving kindness. Exhale. Last inhale. And last exhale. Thank you so much for joining us today on Mindful Joy and Wellness. Hope that you have an amazing day.